and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. If you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. Okay, that's interesting because I don't usually have that many cards fall out. Okay. First things first, we have the Strength card that fell out. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Hierophant, the King of Cups, the Hermit, and the Tower. For those of you who don't know, this month is a very important month because we have the Lion's Gate portal coming up, but we also have two supermoons happening this month, which means that there's a lot of energy shifts happening. There's a lot of manifestation that can happen this month where your abilities will be heightened, your spiritual senses will be more sensitive, and there'll be more of an ability to manifest things very quickly. But it also means that there's a lot of karmic debts that are being cleared out, a lot of karmic cycles that are being cleared out, and a lot of changes and spiritual awakenings happening right now, which also means there could be a lot of upheaval for certain people who have a lot of spiritual awakening to do. And it's Leo season on top of that. And Leo season has a very strong energy of tapping into inner strength, but making sure that we are making decisions that are coming from a non-egotistical place. This also has to do with leadership and stepping into your own abilities here. So we've been talking about making sure that you are not shying away from your power. And I'm seeing that for some of you, you're still sort of stuck in this trapped sort of feeling where you're not allowing your full authenticity to come through because you're still sort of afraid of your own power, or you are avoiding your own power and your own self-accountability when it comes to your manifestations, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to self-improvement, when it comes to achieving your abundance. Because when you fully rely on yourself to achieve these things, that also means that you are the only person responsible for not achieving them. I have some big messages here, and this is your trigger warning, because for some of you, this is going to be a little bit more of a tough love sort of reading. But it's something that you absolutely need to hear because I don't think that you're going to hear it anywhere else. I'm seeing that with these major energies that are happening this month, you need to make sure that you're stepping into your alignment and you are being very observant of your thoughts and your feelings at this time. And you are very much reflecting on anything that needs to be released, because there's going to be a lot of triggers coming up this month that is going to be bringing anything that's unhealed to the surface, because it needs to be healed and released during these super moons so that you can move into the next era without all of this baggage following you around. For some of you, this month, you're going to feel quite tired on and off. You're going to go through these phases where you're going to have a lot of energy and then suddenly you're going to be very, very tired. You're going to need to sort of work with that energy here instead of fighting it. You need to rest when you need the rest, and you need to move when you feel the motivation. You want to make sure you're not overextending yourself because there's a lot of big energies happening. There's a lot of psychic energies happening this month. There's a lot of manifestation happening. And so you want to make sure that you're in alignment and you have the energy to manifest that which you want to manifest. And you're not stepping into an energy where you're manifesting what you don't want and you're focusing on what you don't want, or that you're making yourself so tired and your bandwidth so short that you don't have the energy to manifest what it is that you're actually looking to do. Now, for some of you, you need to start recognizing that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Some of you need to delegate tasks. Some of you need to get better with your leadership skills. Some of you need to learn different skills when it comes to your manifestation, or when it comes to the skills that you need to be a leader or to succeed in your goals, so that you have the ability to work on a higher level instead of doing everything on the ground floor here. I'm also seeing that these triggers that are coming up this month are going to be things that they're going to be deep-seated things. It's going to be redefining your value of things and your energetic value of things. It's going to be challenging your thought process on tradition, on the way things always were, on the way that you view family and relationships, on the way that you view partnerships. There's going to be very much an energy of the universe is very much wanting you to step into your power this month. And in order to do that, you have to challenge a lot of these belief systems that have held you down for a very long time. For some of you, this is going to be a welcome process that you have sort of already started or been in the process of for some time, where it's going to be a little bit more of an easy moving process of you're going to have these major breakthroughs, you're going to be working with the energy. It's going to benefit you in major ways. For others of you who are more resistant to these changes, this is going to be a very tumultuous month for you, because these triggers are going to be brought up, and the more that you try to run from them, the harder you are going to make it on yourself. So I very much suggest that you put in the work this month. And what I mean by that is you align, you get clear on what it is you want, you work through any of the karmic debts that you need to clear out, work and heal any of the things that you need to heal so that you can move forward with this energy instead of working against it. Because if you work with these massive energies that are happening this month, a lot of you are going to be bringing in major successes and major abundance. You're going to have a lot more fulfillment, a lot more balance. You're going to feel emotionally more fulfilled. You're going to be more in line with your soul purpose. You're going to be stepping more into your authenticity. You're going to heighten your abundance and your manifestation. But in order to do that, you have to work with this energy and not against it. This is an energy that is going to, for some of you, feel a little bit more on the difficult side, because it's going to require you to face certain aspects of yourself or your life that maybe some of you have not been wanting to acknowledge. Now, to get back into here for a second, the idea of you all being afraid of your own power. Some of you are lacking accountability and responsibility for your own decisions, and this is where the tough love comes in. Stop waiting on God, whatever your definition of God is, or spirit, or your spirit guides, or abundance. Stop waiting on the universe or the spiritual realm to deliver things to you. Stop waiting around. You are a co-creator in this world. You have more power than you think that you do, but you have to step into that power to take full advantage of it. And a lot of you, I'm hearing, you're waiting on that divine timing, or you're waiting for the universe to just deliver things to you. And you're acting as if you have no accountability, no responsibility, no effort that has to be made. I've talked about this a lot, but I feel like for some of you, it hasn't fully hit home yet. Your abundance will not override your free will. Your spirit guides and the universe will not override your free will. Your God or gods, whatever it is that you worship or believe in or whatever, is not going to override your free will. You were given free will because it is your decision and your choice to decide what you create for yourself. Nothing is inherently just given to you. And it's not because you're unworthy. It's not because you have to become worthy. It's not because by stepping into your alignment and things that makes you worthy. It's that you have to claim it by claiming your own power and deciding that that's what you want and deserve. And you have to claim it by actually claiming it. You have to actually put in that work of obtaining, claiming, taking, giving, putting in that work to where you are giving that energy out into the universe so that it will come back to you. You've got to stop waiting on God. You've got to stop waiting on your abundance. You've got to stop waiting for your soulmate. You've got to stop waiting for your spirit guides. You've got to stop waiting for things to be handed to you. If you want it, go get it. Now, there's something to be said about having faith, but having faith and being in a waiting energy are two different types of energies with very subtle differences. A waiting energy indicates lack. It usually comes from a place of fear, or it comes from a place of not wanting to put in the work. It comes from a place that can be lazy. If you are lazy in your own manifestation, in your own creation of your own world, you will receive laziness back. If you are half-assed with your manifestations, you will receive that energy back. If you're an asshole to everybody, you will receive that energy back. Whatever energy you put out into the universe is what will come back to you. It has nothing to do with whether you're worthy or not. It has nothing to do with whether you're deserving or not. Because if that was true, those two things, there'd be plenty of people who get a lot of things that a lot of people don't consider them to be deserving of. It has to do with what you choose to go out and create for yourself. Stop waiting on the universe to create it for you. They are not going to do that because that would be in violation of the greatest law of the universe, which is that you have the power of free will. This portal is very important because this is the manifestation portal. This month, with the portal being in the middle of two major supermoons, means that there is a huge amount of energy shifts happening right now. There is a lot of cosmic events happening. There's a lot of destiny and fate coming in to try to fulfill contracts that were made long ago or contracts that you made before you came here and things like that. But in order for you to receive all this abundance and to actually step into this energy and use it to your full advantage, you have to do the work. You can't expect it all to just be handed to you, because if you're sitting around waiting for it, that is what you're going to receive. Remember what I said, any energy you put out is the energy that you will get back. You've got to stop waiting on God. You've got to stop waiting on these things to come to you, and you need to go out and create it. I think a lot of times we forget our power. We have the power to create energy. We have the power to destroy things. We have the power to transmute things. We have the power to literally do whatever the hell that we want, but you have to actually use that power and understand how it works. This portal and these energies and these supermoons that are happening are going to allow you to step into a deeper understanding of how all of that works, a deeper understanding of self, a deeper understanding of being able to manifest a higher tier of abundance and to manifest more quickly and sustainably. But you have to work with this energy, and that requires you to put in the work. Now, you're going to need to use your discernment and make sure you're not overworking or hyper fixating. You've got to keep that balance. But if you are sitting and waiting around for things to be delivered to you, you are doing it wrong, because you are going to receive whatever you put out. So that's my tough love for the day, because I feel like some of you, it's not getting through your hard noggins. And I get it. I'm a Capricorn. I'm very hard-headed too. But if you really want to take advantage of this energy, you have got to put in that work. Some of you need to focus on your inner child wounds. Some of you need to focus on aligning to what it is you want or defining what it is you want. For others of you, you have a lot of releasing to do to get these negative energies or people out of your life who are not in alignment with what it is that you want. For others of you, you have to step out of your comfort zone and actually go out and take what it is that you are looking for and receive it and be in that energy versus just waiting around hoping one day it's going to come to you when it's not going to. There's no such thing as luck, in the sense that luck is what you create, is the energy that you create for yourself by either being prepared and ready and willing to receive or not. That is what luck is. Just like karma is not intended to punish you. It's intended to teach lessons. It's a simple cause and effect. None of these energies are biased. None of them care if you're worthy. None of them care if you're deserving. None of them sit here and tally up, oh, you did these 5 great things and these 3 terrible things. The energy is not biased. The energy simply gives you whatever you put out in return. Whatever you give is what you receive. So if you want to take advantage of these energies and you want to manifest a level of abundance that you can't even fathom, that means you have to be giving that frequency and that energy first, not waiting for it to arrive. So this is your reading. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like this video. Your affirmation for this reading is, I am not waiting on God, the universe, spirit guides, my abundance, insert here, to deliver what it is I desire. I am putting in the work. I am putting out the energy that I wish to receive. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.